Threat Index 2 through Tuesday, and it's not due to what's happening at the moment on the MaxTrack Live. It's for what's tracking our way later on tonight. Over the past hour or two, we've had some showers starting to fire up and even a little bit of lightning out there. There was a batch that went through and clipped northern Kentucky. It's now up over Ohio and Indiana. That came through overnight. And here you go. We do have some active weather this morning. It's mainly showers, but as we zoom in, you can see just a little pop of lightning. Went cruising through across out of the north of Manchester there and is now out towards Jackson, east of Boonville. A few lightning strikes there. So you've got some rumbles of thunder and some rain to contend with this morning. Nothing severe as of yet. There's the more widespread round that largely bypassed us to the north. It is swamping Ohio and Indiana as we speak. So what's going to happen is we'll have this coverage this morning with showers and isolated storms, probably catch an afternoon break, and then see things really cranking up later on tonight. They did pick up a quarter of an inch of rain up in Covington, and that batch had just fired up. You've had 1/100 of an inch down towards Somerset. We have an enhanced risk for severe storms today. This has expanded from when I showed it to you yesterday. It now includes most of the viewing area, definitely all of the bluegrass, northern Kentucky, western counties, and then you go over to a slight risk in this band out in eastern Kentucky, and then a marginal risk just clipping our far eastern border counties. It's an indication that as this line comes through, and it could be a squall line later on tonight, it will be weakening as it goes. So it'll pack the most punch from Lexington, especially into western Kentucky, in the time frame looking between about 9 o'clock tonight into early tomorrow morning. But again, it'll be weakening as it tracks east. So the primary threat from this is going to be the potential for damaging wind gusts. It's a squall line, solid line of damaging wind-producing storms. Also hail, but we could have some torrential rainfall, and there is the potential for a tornado threat, maybe brief spin-ups embedded in that line, and maybe even some discrete cells you get going back to the west over southern Indiana, western Kentucky into the afternoon. I don't think that's going to impact us. By the time it gets to us, it should just be morphing into that squall line. And the future track shows not a whole lot through the afternoon. Of course, it's going to be really gusty and really warm. We'll surge into the mid-70s, and here you go. Starting to see that line take shape, but this is after the evening commute. This is getting in around 8, 9 o'clock tonight, and then that line races east. So maybe between about 9 and midnight impacting the bluegrass, and then into early tomorrow morning. This is midnight on. You can see it pushing into eastern Kentucky and then diminishing tomorrow morning. Cold enough, boom. A couple of snow showers, some flurries. On the back end, we're going to crash from the mid-70s for highs today to highs only in the 40s tomorrow, and could get close to freezing tomorrow morning. Maybe I'm thinking mid to upper 30s for lows. We've got the potential to pick up a quick hit of a half an inch to over an inch of rain. We've also got temperatures in the mid-50s now, heading for the 70s. It's a strong, gusty southwest wind. 35 to over 40 mile per hour gusts possible today. We're in the mid-50s already, so get ready for that. If you're an allergy sufferer, tree pollen from our family and allergy asthma partners, that tree pollen is now at a high level, so snifflers beware. Gusty, warm, tracking evening severe storms, chillier tomorrow. Still have that frost freeze potential Thursday morning with lows in the upper 20s and looking pretty messy, Chris, heading into the week.